if you haven't seen it, you haven't experienced it. You have to see it. You have to experience every facet of it. If you've only listened to it, then you've gotten a very small percentage of what that art form is.
It's all live. It's all being created by people, real live human beings who are all working in concert to make that happen.
Opera is the all-embracing fine art. It encompasses so many different aspects of creative and performing arts.
We bring the whole community and are involved in many different aspects, from the production to the fundraising to the community outreach. It really requires the whole community to support it and realize it's something amazing that we've created here in Naples from scratch.
The music is probably my favorite part. That's what I really like. And just being out there with, yes, the color and the bigness, the hugeness of everything, being a part of that's really something special.
Opera Naples is Southwest Florida's professional opera company. We are currently in our 7th season here in Naples, and the company has grown every single year. We want to be part of the cultural landscape of Naples and Southwest Florida, and we've been doing that by presenting grand opera as well as education programs for the communities of Lee and Collier counties.
And we have the Summer Youth Program, which is starting from age 12 and going through high school and maybe into just the first or second year of college. And that is a very intensive summer program. It's a 9-day program, and at the end of that 9 days they put on a full-scale production with costumes from all of the parts from memory as a teen production. And Robin Shuford-Frank, our chorus master, also helps to coach these kids.
This year is especially challenging because we've decided to do 2 productions rather than just one. So we're doing Trial by Jury and Patience. And a lot of it's just very sing-songy stuff that they walk away from rehearsal humming to themselves.
Hear me, if you please. These are very strange proceedings. For permit me to remark on the merits of my pleading. You're at present in the dark.
That's a very true remark on the merits of his pleadings. We're at present in the dark. Ha 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 ha.
Opera Naples is a great way to meet new people and to experience things you haven't done before.
And she became a bore intense.
A few of my friends have come to see some of my performances, either with family or friends. They actually like it. They kind of skeptical in the beginning, but then when they go and see the show, they actually really like it, and they tell me how much they want to come see the next one. So that's always a plus.
In the Summer Youth Opera Naples program, we did Trial by Jury, and I played the judge, who is a character. He's really a fraud. He got to a place of high nobility that he did not deserve at all. Big personality and high rank for nothing. I had a lot of fun. I really like playing that role. I hope I'm not like that in real life, but I really like playing the role.
Kids are by far the most honest audience you'll ever get, and they will tell you straight away, or you'll be able to tell right away if they're enjoying it or if they're engaged or not. We did a program this past fall. We did a presentation of Hansel and Gretel, a reduced version of the opera. And the unique thing about our production is that we actually had 2 11-year-old singers singing the lead roles of Hansel and Gretel. I think it resonated with kids especially because they saw someone who looked like them up on stage making this kind of music, and I think that sparked a new level of interest for them. And you know, they get engaged. They sit and they watch, and they're sort of spellbound through the production, and then when it's over, they're inevitably enthusiastic in their response. And it's really great to perform in front of them, so they're a good audience to have. Well, we're very pleased. You know, we have the opportunity to present an artist at the level of Patricia Rissette, who is a regular at the Metropolitan Opera and as well as opera houses around the country and around the world. and pleased that she suggested that we do a masterclass while she's here. It's really, again, a really invaluable experience for a young singer to have someone give that kind of instruction on a one-to-one basis, and it's an interesting process to watch as well.
I love doing these because A, I'm not on the hot plate, they are, and you know, it's really fun to be able to work with young, pliable talent and be able to maybe give them different ideas and the way to think of how they're going to approach their own journey. Why don't you take less time on that, since it is an eighth note and it's not written. You might get a feisty conductor that'll say, move! You know, so, right. Oh mio babbino caro, mi piace bello, go to the second bello, and also the flavor of the language is so important in what we do. Bello. Why do you say it again? Why does she say that twice? It's emphasis. Right. So it can't be mi piace bello bello. It can't mi piace bello. So maybe that going up to that high note is because she's just yearning. Bello, bello, vo andare in porta. You want to go someplace to buy the ring. You don't have it yet.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Opera Naples is participating in the inaugural Arts Naples World Festival, celebrating the culture of Russia. Tonight, Opera Naples is very pleased to present a concert performance of Pyotr Tchaikovsky's Eugene Onegin, a fantastic opera filled with lots of beautiful music, dance, pageantry, and the wonderful Naples Philharmonic Orchestra with the Opera Naples Chorus and a group of principal artists who are just absolutely fantastic. So we're very excited to be here and be part of the festival.
We love and support Opera Naples, and we want to see them continue to grow. We think they're headed that way and going in the right direction, and
can't thank them enough.
We can't thank them enough for what they're doing for our community.
They haven't just gone for grand opera, they've also gone for lighter opera, so they've really mixed up the kind of offerings that we can expect from Opera Naples. And I think for them to be performing here at the Phil is a huge tribute to them. And hopefully it means good things in the future. I know to have our very own opera company is fantastic. It gives us a cultural cachet.
When you look at communities that are known for being places where people want to go and people want to live, almost inevitably the arts scene is very strong and one of the first things people recognize as a strength of that community.
Opera Naples started as an idea and is now, I think, reached a point where we're ready to start construction on a new building. And I think the people who have foundations and believe in philanthropy of the arts need to be involved. It's good for the business community, it's good for just the quality of life here in Naples.
Well, the building is very prominent on our minds right now. It's such a tremendous opportunity. When you have a home and everyone commits to, yeah, that's where the opera people live, then you have this stability, you know, the sense that this is here to stay. But for now, we're in a critical phase that we need to get to the point that we can open our doors to the public and start this after-school program and have a really viable space for us to continue our operations.
I cannot count the number of times I've had someone come up to me and say, oh, I remember my first opera. I was in the 5th grade. It was blah, 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 blah. And you hook them young, you know, you show them this fantastic, magical, opulent art form, and it sparks an interest either as a listener or a participant, and it's very important. You know, the arts are important generally. They show us our humanity, and more that becomes so very important in our lives.